Every time. All right, there we go. Man, OBS sure loves forgetting what things are hooked up to it. Hi, guys. Woo! I'm back from the dead. Is everything going good? Well, everything's going as good as it could be. Thanks for the follow over on Twitch. We're streaming both on Twitch and YouTube today, guys. Oh, bro, you need to post an update. Yeah, I will be doing that actually. But yeah, we're gonna be checking out. So I want to first off take no credit because I haven't built any of this. This is all Jub. But I thought, hey, let's show you the map. Let's show you everything going on. But also, how's my job? Yeah, the AT&T store closed. So it literally yesterday or the day before was my last day there. So I'm unemployed again. Yay. I even filed for unemployment today. So that's dandy. Couldn't happen at a better time. It is a fun park remaster. You're correct. Let's see. Speaking of, what did I just do? Oh. I have a magic touch. Let's see. Whoa! Okay. Well, I'm zooming around a little bit. Yo, what's up, guys? Let's change the time. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear Gaming. Hey, Ravana. So, yeah, we're still working on it, but we are recreating the fun park. Mostly, this was actually a guy that's in my crew named Jub. Now, the map is nowhere near done. Yeah, we sell food. Here, let's switch to full screen view. Let's see. Is this better? I do want to add one thing. Thanks for the furlough. Now, is this MNAF? Yeah, this is MNAF. So this is the actual real fun park. Yeah. I will warn you guys, we might accidentally look at some spoilery things. Is it a one-to-one recreation? No, it's the actual one. So it actually has a little bit more going on. Let me see. I just want to add these sources real quick. Where is it? Browser source? There it is. We're just going to cover up my taskbar with the e-begging bar. 1 second, guys. There. I just don't like having my taskbar shown, and this also helps that way. Because that is true. I need to pay my rent. But anyway, let's see. Beggars spooky. This is the real fun park. But yeah, so obviously it's a little bit more work in progress. In fact, a lot of it hasn't been continued or finished yet. We haven't even touched Pirates Cove. But I wanted to show you what we had, and I wanted to talk to you guys about what's been going on and just like, you know, how my life's been. I've basically been I've streamed a couple of times, but I haven't really been uploading videos since the last MNAF video. And yeah, the terrain will be very last. But I just wanted to show you a little bit of this because I am really excited. You know, it takes some time to cook in the oven. As you can tell, we got some cars here. One car looks a little familiar, I'm sure. He's even got a little guy on his antenna. Really old school Disneyland. Yeah, it kind of has the Disneyland vibe. That's kind of the point. Did you quit? I took a break. Butter, how's it going, man? Thanks, Al. 25% of gold. Thank you so much, dude. That's really greatly appreciated. Let me check the I haven't read coffee in a while. Let's see what coffee's got to say. WIP means work in progress. Butter? Thanks, Butter. I appreciate you. Work in progress. That's what WIP means. But yeah, we got some, it's really, really cool. Like we got police cars with working headlights. Like if we take it to nighttime, set 20,000, they actually glow. Is this the VR one? It's in the same series. That's the, like, I'm not going to lie. We're trying to get out of Bedrock. We're trying to get out of Bedrock, because Bedrock sucks. Like it's literally the bane of my video making experience, and I'd rather just tell the story I want to tell. And if Bedrock's going to be a little baby about it, then you know, is it a, what was that noise? Wait, hold on, let me switch. Thanks for the tier 1 sub, Butter. I got to turn on my Twitch notifications on this side too. Hold on, let me add that to the browser. Twitch alert. Do I smell content? I know, right? You don't need to hear the alerts. Yeah, we just have it say we sell food. So as you can tell, it's definitely got a bit of a glow up going on. Why'd you even do it in Bedrock in the first place? I'll answer that question. So, everyone probably remembers the Iron Commander. They're the guys that helped me with like the first 3 MNAF maps. Like he made the original Fun Park. He didn't make the factory, but he helped with the redstone for it. And the other one is obviously the first one. But he reached out to me, and this was like a while back. He's like, hey man, I basically recreated FNAF 1 with ray tracing and stuff for Bedrock. It'd be a really easy, because he's trying to help me out. Let's be honest. He was trying to help me out because, like, you know, it takes a while to build these maps, and I had some ideas, but I'm not the best builder. So he sent me the map. We started working on it. Eventually, he just kind of, his life got busy, and he kind of just wasn't able to really reach out to, and he was the only guy that we really had that could help out with it. So we kind of had to learn some things, you know, and try to figure out what we're doing. Where's my neck? You calling me fat? I ate it. Does that make you feel better? Nah, or is it Minecraft? Because there's no necks in Minecraft. I can't tell. But yeah, I've been working, you know, the AT&T job, by the way, it was a good job. Our entire store got fired and closed. So that was kind of a surprise. It literally closed yesterday. Did you build this yourself? No, this was made by Jub. Now, a lot of the artifacts you might see in here, like a lot of the stuff that we have in here is stuff from our stuff. Oh, thank you, Azzy Plays. I appreciate you. But look, we got like merch. We got like the bottles from Cinery Saloon. Yeah, the store got shut down. It was we didn't get really much foot traffic, and it was a very expensive store. Love the vids. Keep it up. Thank you, Azzy. So we do have some old stuff here. We've also got we got new plushies. I learned that apparently let me put myself into Spectato. Oh my God, I'm so fast. Okay. But if you look at the plushies, they're actually sitting on top of Springtrap's corpse, which I didn't know, but Jub pointed out to me. So yeah, more frequent streams and vids now. As long as I can pay my bills, I'll do things daily. Hey, next. So what now? I mean, I applied for unemployment. I'm looking around for other jobs just because, you know, I'm not so mentally crazy to believe that I can just immediately go back to YouTube full time and pay all my bills. But is that pushed in the Peter death? Maybe. Yo, When's the next vacancy filled episode? I'm going to try to put it out this month. I don't know when, but it might come out in the month of May. That's a new location. Yeah, I have realized that being grounded and normal and a human being actually does make you a worse content creator, which is really cool. I love that. I love teaching our children that. Let's set time today now. So, you know, we got here. There. And we'll do a little bit of exploring. Yeah, these are bliss shaders. And some places might look a little familiar. Some places might look a little different. We got the jukebox. We got a little snack machine party hat. There's a very suspicious purple outfit right here. And then, I'm working on something. I don't know why we have a video camera here. It's a little creepy. How much do I got to pay to go into fun park? Go to buy the fun park. It's a low price of $2,000 for 2 people. Speaking of Ophelia, we got Amelia here. And we're just kind of exploring. Hey, Ghost. Butter. What are you doing, man? How you doing? You still on the oil rig? We got you. We will carry you through to your next job. Oh, that's appreciated. Oh yeah, you guys like the posters and stuff? And they're actually 3D, like they little jut out. Sometimes these vents will work. Blorb, what are you doing, Blorb? Don't do that. If I pay some of your rent, do I own some of your apartment for the month? Sure, you can have my my trash can. Nah, whatever you want. You can play my Switch. Oh, thanks for the Prime sub. Appreciate you. Fire Axe. All right, so again, I want to stress this was not my making. Okay, this was all Jubbo. I don't want to take any priority. Is Ant going to be in it? No, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like, Ant's still my good buddy, but I've tried to instigate doing videos with him for, like, at this point 20 times, and it just never happens. So I you know, again, I have no ill will. I just don't know if I'll ever get to do content with Ant again. We're not enemies or not friends. We're still friends. It's just that for some reason, every time I try to play games with him, nothing happens. Just join. What I missed? Just me trying to figure out how to not zoom around the map so much. I got supported by a hobbit. Thank you so much, Hop. Whoa, hobbit. What are you doing? Holy crud, dude. We blew past my goal. Hey, Dan, here you go. As I feel like I've been watching you since the first MNAF, and when I was younger, I wanted to join your team, LOL. But here you go, man. Enjoy. Whoa, thank you so much, Hobbit. Thank you, everybody. And honestly, you know, thanks for just being here, guys. You guys are the best. I really feel bad. Like, I do have a video. It's kind of not an apology video, but just saying, guys, you know, I had expected to do more often videos, but, you know, with working a full-time job, it kind of never happened. And to be fair, I'm not going to lie, it was kind of a good thing for me. It was a good mental health reset. I think they own the whole apartment. Well, it's a $1,500 a month apartment, so they own, I'll give them the bathroom. The toilet needs to be cleaned anyway. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. So yeah, so this is the new version of the fun park. Again, it's probably about, I'd say 40% done. You can kind of see how, it's also scaled up because here's the OG version of the MNAF area. Thank you again for the tier 1 sub, Freddy Fazbear. But we can kind of really see the big evolution that, again, mostly Jub's been doing. We have parts of the old world as references. Oh my God, Butter. Thank you again for the dono, Butter. I appreciate you. I mean, this is great. I can actually pay my other bills like power and stuff. I think I get one more paycheck from my work on the 9th, but it's like going to be for the half week I worked before they closed out. I feel my reign being threatened by this hobbit. I love it when people have power struggles. But yeah, like, you know, we got the bounce house. We got all these, like, look at these crappy old buildings from the original one. Obviously they don't have the props in them, but like these were always bad. They didn't really do anything. Will the map not? Yeah. So I got to discuss this one with Jub. But I want to do a few things because I would love to do YouTube and content full time, but just like ad revenue and stuff like that. So I'm really thinking about like redoing my Patreon, but I need to come up with like reasons for you guys to want to, you know, give me money for Patreon. Right. So I'm trying to think. I know one thing, we want to have like a database of all of our previous maps that we used for Minecraft builds and Minecraft videos and MNAF and stuff like that. So you'd get like my pixel mod maps and all that kind of stuff. I do have to like scour through them to make sure none of my workers did stupid jokes or left any personal information on the maps though. So anything besides that though, set the goal higher to pay all your bills. I mean, I can try that. Let's see. Well, we're definitely not short on rent anymore. So how about just like expense? Well, no, because expenses sounds like, I don't know. That sounds skeevy too. Here, I'll pump it to 1,000. I doubt we'll even get like a third of the way there, which is more than fine. It would give me a little bit of breathing room, but that's still way too much. Let's see. What? Tell me what it should be titled. Just bills. There, I'll just say bills. Anyway, let's change. Let's go. I don't want to talk about that currently. You guys got me way past it. Let's see. Any more plans for role plays? So the idea is, it's not like I'm quitting doing role plays or cinematic content or anything like that. But it's going to be less of, I can only do role plays to make money enough to survive on my channel. So if that makes sense to you, it means I'll still do role plays, but I'll do the role plays when I feel good, happy, and I'm just doing it as a treat. That's how I used to do it. And I really do feel like the trade-off is either you get really high quality role plays and that's all I do, but it takes like years or months at a time to do each one, or basically I can do one every once in a while when I'm in a good mood and I'm more comfortable just doing it as a treat to both you and myself because I like doing them. I don't know if that makes sense. Redo Secrets of the Dwellers. I actually really wouldn't be against that. I just would have to actually, I'm not gonna lie, we kind of did Secrets of the Dwellers completely ad-libbed. I would love to do, I memed with Landon yesterday. It's like, look, if Ant Venom doesn't want to do 4-pillar survival, you can join me. Let's see. But yeah, so this is the OG version of the Bonnie area, right? From the fun park. And, you know, you can see like the buildings are literally just little rectangles. Half of them, none of them really work. We weren't even really supposed to go behind them or into them in the original one. I did just because we needed to get away from animatronics and they were chasing us down. And then the other question I really got to think of is, I've been thinking, so the pacing, this episode was going to actually have a lot of big reveals on it. And I feel like pacing it would be better to do it, not that revealing all at once. But let's see. So this is the Chica zone. And I just want to land down here and show you like Look how nice this looks. Like, obviously this will be pretty crowded. The lore is this park was literally built this year, at this point in the story. So it's a year after the events of Dan witnessing, little Billy being shoved in the suit at his birthday party. And, so they just built the fun park. Thoughts on hosting all the MNAF maps on the server for patrons? I could maybe think about doing that, but we have to figure out, because like I don't know how many people would want to do that. I don't like. How do I get rid of this flying? There's this mod that wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? Did I do it bad? What's going on? Why is the Halo logo on my screen? What's going on? Oh no. Oh, cancel. Get me off that. All right. Well, we're not doing that. Right alt. Left shift. I got it. Hey, Jub. So Jub's in chat right now, guys. Everyone say thank you to Jub, because they've been awesome at building this. Balls. Is there a good video somewhere that covers the whole timeline in chronological order? There is like I did a video about it. Night Shift Survival. So I was telling Jub today, because he showed me his balloon boy. I don't know. And I was like, he kind of just looks like Carl Weezer. So it was like, yeah, I'd like to get you some balloons. Will this fun park actually be open and have customers in it? Yes, it's going to be a little bit more lively. Also, did you guys notice there's like little stone versions of all the animatronics as like little statues around here? Your idea won't get seen. I must have missed it. Let me see. I didn't see it. If you post it, I'll try to read it again. Carl Weezer. My voice did not sound like that. Clever use of walls. Yeah, we're kind of going with the actual Disney facade thing. Yeah, hi. It's me, Carl Weezer. I was wondering, are you going to finish that croissant? But yeah, you can definitely see like the stuff from Scenery Saloons kind of over here too. We got like this little promenade that leads to the unfinished zone. But we're not really going to go here. So Fall Fest is canon. It is in this version of the map. Yeah. Is this a revamp of the theme park? It is indeed. Oh, look, there's like Chica on the wall. It's like a little, pixel art poster version of her. We might actually like make a painting and put that there so you can tell what it is. Yeah, so this is the Chica zone now. It's a little different than it used to be. It's more of a main street going through. We're still basically, like I said, it's still work in progress for sure. Yeah, it's a Chica mural. How long did it take to build? You can ask Jub, but he's been working on and off as like just a fun thing to do in his free time for a couple of months for sure. So we got the Cupcake Theater with Mr. Cupcake on top. We got the movie of Minecraft. And then behind this, because the lore is that this, again, it's the first year, so it's kind of still work in progress. But we do have the carousel right now. They all have Vixies on them. So again, work in progress. But I was floating the idea that to Jub is like, this actually somehow still that one actually exists, but they've basically just reskinned all the Vixies to be the colors of the other animatronics. So like it's been like some of these will be like purple and stuff like that and all the stupid stuff. Yeah, but like he did some really cool, like obviously we're kind of doing the same kind of Hollywood techniques of building facades. You don't need to see everything, but the plans are like all these blue lines and outlines are going to be other buildings. This is actually where the diner is going to be now. And then basically, didn't he win? We had, didn't he? Well, the diner's real. The dinner's real. Let's see. For some reason, I just thought you. But yeah, then we get to Bonnie's area, and like Jub has cooked. I guess I'm thinking of Minecraft Jub. But Jub is cooked, and as you can see, like now the buildings are still facades, but like they look a lot better. They're not little rectangles. They're like, this one's a little cafe. We got actually a few like landmarks you guys might know. Like over there is the Bonnie Bowl. Where is Ant? I would go to his channel and ask. I really, really, really like what Jub did with the... Hey, Butter. Thank you so much. Trying to keep your high score going. Heading out, the pub is calling. I wish we had that kind of culture in America, where we just go to pubs sometimes. But yeah, best part about this is that it's actually still bouncy. Like, wee, boing. It's even got like little rock climbing. Like, it's really, really well made. And then there's like the bounce castle, like the actual castle of like a little bounce throne. Is that a noose? Yeah. It's supposed to be a rope, but it's still it's a definitely very noose-like right now. You know, it's just a knot. I didn't realize it was a noose though. But yeah, so like, and then I really like the difference on the Bonnie stage. Like, here it is now, and here's what it looked like beforehand. So it's still the same concept. Like, we got these fake little big speakers here, and then you've got like the little, you know, the lighting, and you got like the 3 little spotlights on top and the music notes. But then like just the amount of detail, it's crazy. It's crazy different. Like, boom. You know, you got these double curtains and stuff like that. We even got an 18th or a 16th note right there. That's not an 8th note, guys. That's a 16th. It's got 2 tails. Actually, they're all 16th notes. So that'd be like da 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 da. It's a lasso for armadillos. Hey, everyone. But yeah, the Bonnie Bolt right now, it doesn't do anything. As I was telling the Jub, and I did ask for his permission too. So let me know if you guys like this. I might start live streaming me helping build this alongside him. Oh, there's a rendering error. That is so upsetting. I don't know why. It's because these are entities instead of like actual like geometry, so it's not being obscured correctly by the shader. What's your PC specs? I got a 4090. Like, the money I used to have, I put all into my PC. I reinvested it for you guys to make sure I have way higher quality content. No drum set. We might add in a drum set. And then something happened as just a test, but we've got a bunch of police cars here. There's the Starcade, and at nighttime it looks really, really good. We just let it like light up. No, Bonnie plays guitar. I don't know who plays drums, because like Bonnie plays guitar, Chica's the vocalist. I don't know what Freddie does. He's just kind of there too. But yeah, like here's what the Starcade looks like at night. You can see like it's got some like backlit stuff going on. Yeah, Bonnie's the favorite, it seems like. And then we've got I had to figure out what these were because, you know, these are built like with Minecraft Way and Jub made these. So I was like, what are these? And these are apparently Whack-A-Bonnie. Why did that explode? Oh, there were buttons on top? Oh. No, I just turned them into that apparently. All right. I've got the killer touch. But yeah, these are supposed to be like Whack-A-Bonnie. And then we got the Fall Fest stuff over here. And then this is actually the tent that kind of leads into Sister Location, technically, I'm pretty sure. I'm sorry. What happened to Vacancy Filled? This is technically part of Vacancy Filled that I'm showing you guys right now. It's just not going to be on Bedrock as much. You're going to put the buttons back? Nah, this isn't the version that we're actually building on. And they weren't buttons. It was more that he had like a glitch going on. Well, it's not a glitch going on, but like the way my body is right now is I kind of got like God mode built into me. So like, and with the lighting and the shaders and stuff. Oh, I flew into a building. I'm going so fast. All right. But like with the lighting and the shaders and stuff, and oh, these guys do need to be changed. Oh. I guess they didn't get changed before. There we go. It's definitely going to be a lot more atmospheric. Can you go inside Freddy's eye? I believe we can, but maybe not. Let's see, game mode, create or spectator. No. Freddy's head is empty, just like mine. Like I said, it's still work in progress, so I would say it's about like 30% done. Maybe a little less than that. But, you know, it's definitely, for what we're using it for in the next episode, it'll be more than enough. You should light up its eyes. That is a good idea. Let me see if I could do that. What would I do? I just took a screenshot by accident, apparently. Can I go away? It's just... What is this? What is this? How did I do that? All right. I mean, theoretically, I would just kind of lobotomize Freddy right. Well, I go so fast. How do I stop moving like this? Oh, jeez. How do I stop moving? Oh, it's where I point that I fly to. Jub, how do you... Right alt? I wouldn't know. Oh, there we go. Okay. So if I break this eyeball, what happens? Because it feels like it's just kind of built on there. If I get like one corner of it right, it should be good, right? Unless it popped the whole thing off. I hope it didn't. Okay, it didn't. Good. So theoretically, I could just put a... I don't know, sea lantern. Oh, I can remove the concrete? Okay, cool. Good idea. I like glowing eyes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Look at him go. What mic do I use? This is a Shure SM7B. kind of like the top of the item tech tree for YouTube live streamer microphones. Like, I'm sure there's better ones, but like this is the one everyone uses. At the Big Donut. Big Donut. What mods am I using? Well, apparently for the most part, this is all vanilla, but there's like building tools and stuff like that to like make it easier. And then a shader mod. All the Vixies are glowing. If you use redstone lamp, you could turn it on and off. I mean, that's true. I think though that because that looks about right. They also kind of follow. I love the sunken eye illusion. It kind of makes it follow you around the screen. Let's see. I keep looking for what you're trying to say, Crow, and I look backwards in the chat, and then I still don't find it. But I see everything else. I see you say Java and this color and all this stuff. But yeah, no, I think it's looking really nice. I definitely think, you guys will enjoy it when it comes out. I think you'll really like is there the saw room? The room's there. It's not filled out with anything, but it's technically here. And then over here is like backstage stuff. So nothing too crazy. This is actually going to be the format of what it looks like in Security Breach, technically. Oh, that would be really cool. That would be really cool. Yeah, you know what? That'd be a great idea. Like, do a Patreon, like, Five Nights at Freddy, like a night shift type thing. You could even add tasks. Yeah, that'd be cool. I like that idea. That's a good one. Alrighty. Is the haunted house built? No. So anything past the Bonnie area hasn't really been done yet. And like Chica's barely been done. Bonnie's the only area that's like 100% of the buildings have been built. Fredbear Hills is over here. Now, I've actually been contemplating the canonicity of like what we're going to do with this area, but like it has bigger redwoods, and like I really like the redwoods he's made. They look a lot more realistic. Does feel like we're kind of more towards the Spokane, like more towards where Cinery Saloon is located than the canonical Utah Hurricane Utah. But we're still working on it. And then Fredbear Hills, again, it's kind of just being terraformed right now. Why called redwood is color brown? Well, it's brown on the outside, but like real people, when you cut them, it's red on the inside. Whoa, what's glowing over here? What's glowing on? What? Oh, this must be like a boundary. I actually don't know what that is. Why it's Yellowstone? I feel like that's a boundary. Like, I feel like that's like one of the boundary things. Yeah, an annotation. Hey, Dev. How's it going? Oh, can we make a day again? Yeah, I can make a day. But yeah, as you can tell, we don't have everything quite done yet. I do like that there's literally a gate that leads straight through the woods from the back of the Starcade. I kind of want to keep that. I like that because it kind of looks like this is where the roller coaster would start, but it's not that. Because the one thing is RIP roller coaster. It hasn't been added. And I don't know if we were going to add it. Oh, that was the point that you start the roller coaster there and go through it. That's going to be really, really cool. And then there's a gate to Foxy. Which, to be fair, I honestly think we should have probably had that in the original version of the park. But yeah, it's a lot more green. It's a lot more, built up. A lot different. Are the offices built? I believe my office is built, but Ant's is not. So let me see if I can go down here. We'll take the elevator. Oh, you hear that? Oh yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, it keeps playing. Let me turn up the volume. Oh. I have Minecraft muted? Wait, the entire time? Freaking Discord or freaking OBS. Hold on. Computer audio. All right, well, we'll go back down the elevator. Well, I wanted to revisit something that happens during the fun park, and the way we're doing it kind of gives it the perfect excuse for it to be rebuilt. All right, back up to the elevator. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, I'll probably play Secret of the Mimic. The tunnels exist, but they haven't been planned for. Like, we haven't built them yet. But we have the building blocks for them. The thing is that we're kind of redoing the entire underground area for security breach anyway, because it takes place in a about 20-year further down the road iteration of this location, but it's been completely renovated to be a brand new spot. Does Ant roleplay anymore? No. Don't worry about it, JJ. You guys do not feel obligated to donate, so don't apologize for not donating. It really, this little bar at the bottom is now for the rest of the month, basically. Is this some sort of trip down memory lane thing? It's not a shopping mall. It's kind of a modernization of what this is. Imagine that, like, Disneyland got like eaten up by a tech company and then kind of changed things. Well, Vegas, this is built for partial parts of vacancy filled, so yeah, it's being continued. Let's see. Oh, someone was asking about the underground tunnels, though. So we go back to the Starcade over here. Jubba was just showing me this. Oh, Ant will always voice lines for me. He just doesn't want to be there for the recording. So, like, I could theoretically still have Ant in videos or for MNAF as like cameos, which he was in Vacancy Filled, guys. You guys keep forgetting there was like the NPC Ant at the very beginning. Can I show you Vinny's area? I can, but there's not much there. But for the person asking about the underground tunnels, we're doing it like this now. So basically this will be where you get into the underground area. Is this Java? Yeah. Who was the Gator at the original fun park? That was Montgomery Gator. Obviously, we were just that far ahead that we had his beta design. I'm not gonna lie, there are so many instances where we decided to come up with some lore or plot, and then like we had to either scrap it or we predicted it first, and then like actual lore I did show Afton's office, but I can show it again. But like actual lore started doing exactly what I was doing. So I was like, well, crap, I guess now they're going to think we're derivative. And I was like, I'm the one who came up with that idea. Well, I'm sure, you know. Will this go into more detail as Ronaldo's origins? Yes. Well, not origins. No. Ronaldo's like mental state. Yes. Because basically the next couple of episodes will have partial playment sections or play sessions where I'm actually Ronaldo instead of Dan. But back in the past. MNAF origins? Does Afton's house exist? Canonically, yes. On this map, I don't think so. Also, is that like a little tape cassette recorder? Look, Afton's not that bad of a guy. He's got his dead daughter, right? Oh, no. We're not pressing that button again. Also, he had a computer in the 80s. It's very nice. I guess it's actually the 90s. We're playing some video games. But yeah, this is Afton's office that Jeb wanted to show you guys. Could you read Twitch chat, please? Yeah, it's on my stream. MNAF Origins. Plushie. No clip. Yeah, I mean, I can go into spectator mode for sure. But no, this looks really cool too. Like I like all the there's like a random gumball machine and like old stuff in his alleyway and an endo, a rusty endo too. Look at his hand; it's all rusty. It's got speakers on its arm. This is one of those weirdos. So the fun park wasn't renovated in lore. It's that in the dream it looked like a dumbed down version because Dan's not the brightest and doesn't have a very good mental imagery processing kind of thing. So what he remembers is all the important bits, and everything else he kind of lost the details to. So that's the headcanon for why the new fun park looks extremely more detailed. Yeah. The fun park was always a park. The real question was whether it was fun or not. True of Black Blorb. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you a Vorn. You're not. Just because you're British doesn't mean you're the same. I learned that. Yeah, this is going to be vanilla again. The only mods we have here is for shaders and for building. How long have me and Ant been friends? Going, God, I guess over 15 years now. About. At least 13. Headcanon. Well, the canon, yeah, I guess it's my canon. So basically, dumb baby memory version, which is just, I remember there was a bounce house. I remember there was a stage, and I remember there was a Ferris wheel. And then I remember like music notes everywhere. And then there's like little crappy houses, right? But then you go down here and then it's like, well, no, it's all here. Oh, I did notice something in the design that was missing on this jump house, Jub. We should have the big guitar still, because it has like a big guitar over the entrance. In fact, it's the only thing that makes it like moderately tall. Is the big guitar over there. Where was the burnt Freddy in MNAF 1 from your canon? He was the first victim. But Billy was the second victim. Guitar D's nuts. Did you finish Fazbear Hills? No, it's still work in progress. It's like what, a third terraformed? But as I was talking to Jub, and I want your opinion on this because I could go either way on this. So, when you go this far back, it looked like I had a little cave over there. Do you guys see the cave? Like it's like fake shadow maps, but it makes a cool little cave. I like that. But I was thinking of having them. Oh, there's the mansion. So I think Judd was thinking about making the mansion like an actual full building. But I was also thinking if I wanted to have the factory kind of incorporated too, like the one from FNAF 2. That one, though, we would just literally copy and plunk it in. But yeah, Pirate Cove hasn't been touched. Jub says it's going to be the easiest one because honestly, there's not much we did in Pirates Cove. And then Vinny's Wild West is also work in progress, but it's looking good for what we've got here. Like you got like the little saloon with the skull over the door frame. And I think this is like a stable for like petting zoos because we got some corrals over there. So it's not quite nearly as glamorous, but it's going to look pretty good. It's going to look pretty good. The marionette house. Yeah, that was the haunted house. Well, the reason why I thought about the factory is that, like, if you go back over here, there's like another hidden area. I was also telling Jub, like, this map is so like detailed and has like lots of nooks and crannies and like lots of like ways around it. It would make a really good hide and seek map. So that'd be kind of fun to play MNAF hide and seek. But if you go back here, it kind of reminds me of the interior of a factory right here. And I was like, you know, kind of could be like, because even in canon, like this, all the places are very close to each other. All the places are pretty canon to each other. So like they're very close to each other in canon is what I meant to say when I English good. But it's just the logistics because technically, like, so the house from FNAF 3 or FNAF 4, which is Athens' house, right? That's canonically like here. And then obviously this is FNAF 3 or MNAF 3. And then if we did have the factory here, that'd be MNAF 2. And then down the way from here leads into sister location. So like we'd have almost every map on this map. It's not like a trip down memory lane. It's more like a third arc where you get information that recontextualizes everything and changes the entire story for you. Is Dan still the owner of the fun park? All right, guys. I'm gonna ask you guys, if you guys do not want spoilers, I'm about to show you something that's very, 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 very spoiler. And this won't probably be in the actual show, but this is all conceptualizing. So we got police cars. And you're not going to get a close-up view of it. But there you go. That's all you get. Oh, we got little like display things over there. Yeah, I thought that I'd freak out a few of you guys with that. You don't know that's Dan. That could be someone else. Ooh, I like this little thing. Look at the little rainbow bridge. It could definitely be one of Ronaldo's victims. Let's see. Maybe that's how Dan got the hat. You ever think about that? Maybe I plucked it off the body. But yeah, also look how good the roller coaster looks compared to the old version, which I was actually pretty impressed with the old, I say roller coaster, Ferris wheel. And look, it's even got like a little fake little Ferris wheel sign up there. It's got a working ticket booth and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that was Billy. I don't know what you guys are talking about. But yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. I think it's looking really great. Better than I ever thought about having this done. So I'm going to start streaming more often. Yes, I am in fact going to be streaming more often. It's going to be more videos too on YouTube. Now, if you guys want to be bros on videos that aren't MNAF related, if there's anyone in the comments asking where MNAF is, if you could answer on my behalf, I'd appreciate that. Because I do want to start doing content that's not just MNAF, not just Minecraft. I mean, I'll still do Minecraft content. But you know, I don't need people asking me questions that I already know the answer to and I've already given. Let's show you guys some of Jub's other fun little builds that he's done. So this is apparently where Jub was like, this is like, I think the OG version of the carousel. Yeah, kind of Caveman. This is his, very similar to the one that we have on the map. It's like a different roof style for it. I like that. And then he built this. So we technically like have all these locations. We sell food. I really like the idea of the lead tying to the post to make like a power line. That's really cool. Yeah, it looks like the mystery shack. That's the other thing we noticed. Then there's the Peepaw Willy Mobile. And then let's see. Watch me lag. Oh, there's water. I'm trying to find your other builds, Jub. Apparently he's made like two other like FNAF maps. Is Dan homeless? Real life Dan or game Dan? Because the answer to both is not yet. Look at that. This has to be terraformed. Look at that nice mountain over there. Oh, this must be where he's been working on like little stands and stuff. It's really cool when you're checking out someone else's like build map. Toggle shaders. Oh. It looks like someone's been drawing on it with crayon. So I guess this is how he's been planning out the build. That's really cool. Oh yeah, and there's the mansion, so you can see how big it's going to be. That's really cool. I want to draw on Minecraft like that. Oh look, and you can see it's kind of planned out too. So we got the water ride over here. The generator room's all the way back here. There's a small shack here. These are like the pathways. This is really cool, actually. I didn't know that we had that here. And then like I said, the mansion's basically going to be expanded, it seems like, to be an actual like map. Then you can kind of see the fun park. But as you guys can tell, the new fun park is much bigger than the old fun park. Just like look at the comparison to the new Bonnie zone to the old Bonnie zone. Like it's literally like, I'd say like double the size. it feels like. How deep would you say we are in the MNAF lore? I would say that the story I'd like to tell has maybe, like I said, one season left to it. So after Vacancy Filled, Security Breach would be the last season. Yeah, this is the same series. It's just that through the VR thing, information is going to be given to Dan. Let's see. Alt. Make me go faster. Where did he build these others? He teleported far out. Because I know they're in a forest. I wanted to show you those because those aren't what we're going to use in this show, but I wanted to show you because he built them and they're very impressive. Let's see. Oh, I thought he made like a little cave down there. Well, I guess it's not in the immediate area. Hey, Ray, how's it going? Yeah, I mean, I've done that already, Gamer Fox. Like, we've already done watch throughs, me and Ant for Factory and the first series. And then I think I did a watch of the third one, the Fun Park, I want to believe. Yeah, I'm not finding where he built it. And now I'm lost. Oh, boy. Whoa. Oh, wait, if I just killed... my stuff! There we go. Well, you do after MNAF, live my life. Yeah, I'm doing other content besides MNAF. So it might be more cinematic stuff. It might be some non-Minecraft skits. I might be doing just more generic, like cinematic game sessions. I don't know how to explain it right, but like I play a horror game just for fun. I know there's a freaking Freddy Fazbear establishment somewhere out here. I'm not just flying around to waste time. Could vlogs be a possibility? I mean, my vlogs would be very interesting. It'd just be me at home. And I live in a 1-bedroom apartment, guys. I don't have like a very entertaining home life. Let's see. I don't know where it is. And I'm really sad about that because I really wanted to show it to you guys. But I feel like we did a good look at this. What I would like to say, though, is I was thinking that every once in a while when I'm like building on this map to help out, I could stream it. And then, you know, you guys could give your like input and stuff like that. Like it's already mostly planned out, though. So like I kind of don't want to step on toesies, but we're definitely going to be building the facades up here so we can actually explore this area. And then, you know, have it be a place you can go to. So I'd be like, blah, 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 blah. Pixelmon Lapis, perchance. I like Pixelmon Lapis a lot. I've got the maps. I've got like 3 episodes written out. Like there's the episode, the next episode is they go to Pokey Pave, which is like Pompeii, but Pokemon. But yeah, we just never got around to it. The new Freddy's is in the middle of the ocean. Yeah. Do you have any building tips? I mean, oh, look at that. I just realized, like, it's Bonnie's ears on the Starcade. Do you guys notice that? And this is like Fredbear's fright room. What is the mods? It's actually mostly vanilla. The only mods we have here are more for building things. Wait, can I? That police car's crashing. Vroom. I like that. That's cool. Hey, Orange, what's up? Wow, I'm glad that you got to keep your membership streak even after YouTube like literally demonetized my channel back in February. What did I walk in on? I don't know. So these are all in like these. So these lamps aren't real lamps. Well, they are, but they're not. But they still give off light, so they still do their job. So if I move this, that's what I thought. Being tricky. Being tricky. That's tricky. So there's a light, like an actual light block for every light source. Is this going to be a map? Yeah, I would say it already is a map, in fact. I wonder, is the table tied to the chair? I knew it! I knew it! I'm breaking the illusion, guys. You've given me God mode powers. Now I'm reverse engineering, seeing how the map was made. Oh no! It's a Vixie jump scare. Oh, I don't want her looking at me. Boo, boo. It's jump scaring me. Ah. Sorry, I'm having more fun than I thought I would. Instead of Vinny and Vixie on the stage, on one stage together, you should have Vinny on one side of the area and Vixie on the other side. Fun Park, I mean, Vixie was here, but she didn't really do much, did she? She was just kind of inside the shooting range over here. Yeah, it is. It actually asked me when I started the game, did I want to have key binds that were like Blender or not? So good on you for picking up on that. Let's see. We'll switch back to Bliss. Also, guys, do you think I should refrain from using shaders in like when it's live action? Because I did have like a rule at first where like actual real life events didn't have shaders or looked realistic. They looked like regular Minecraft. I would say obviously the atmosphere kind of goes away when we turn off the shaders, but keep that rule. She did as much as Balloon Boy in Fun Park.
Well, you got to say that about me, huh?
Yeah, so anyway, hi. You got any quotes? You want a balloon? You want this balloon? If you don't, I'll kill you. I'll kill you. It's just very laggy. Yeah, he sounds like Carl Weezer. That's what I was saying. I said earlier he looked like Carl Weezer. Let me try with the ray tracing or the other shader pack. Oh. I'm sorry, Nibs. I didn't know you were out there. I locked Nibs out. He was out on my balcony the entire time. Yeah, he's mad. He's very mad at me. Yeah. Oh, poor baby. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Come here, Nibs. I didn't realize he was out on the balcony. I've never locked him out on the balcony before. Do you have any merch that you have? Technically I do. There's a YouTube store, but it's through Fourth Wall. I wonder if it's still there. Fourthwall.com. Hi, Nibs. Yeah, he's mad at me now, guys. I'm checking to see if my merch store is still up. It is honestly a pretty good little store. I just wish we had more stuff. I don't think anyone's gonna wear the CavemanFilms neck gaiter or even like the little. I definitely need to like do some new branding and get some new art done. Obviously, I'm not gonna do AI generated stuff for merch or anything like that, so don't worry about that. Yeah, keep the rule of shaders. It helps us know what a dream is and what's not. Yeah. What was I talking about? Also, the shaders aren't great because they don't ray trace everything. Let me see. What's some free ray tracing shaders, guys? I think. Oh wait, what was it? I had it on the other map when we were playing it on the server. Now I just have to remember which one that one is. Not that one. Not that one. Nope. Well, I'll find it in a second, guys. On View Worlds. Well, I found MNAF 6. Yeah, complementary. That's what I was using a second ago. As long as we know or have hints of what's real or not. Yeah, that is true too. It really depends on if the map will run well with the shaders. Oh man, what was that map I used? Pixel Perfect. I think that might have been it. It's either Kappa RT or the other one. Hold on. I just want to see what it looked like with ray tracing. So I think it might have been, it's not Continuum. Or maybe it is. That one sounds familiar. I think it might be Continuum. but I think you have to pay for that one. I'm sorry guys, I'm ADHDing out. But hi there. If you guys have any questions you want to ask me while I'm looking, let me know. Rethinking voxels, that's the one I was thinking of. Let's see. I can't blame you. Let's see, rethinking voxels. There we go. That's the one I was looking for, guys. That's the one I was looking for. Yep. All right, let me just open that up. All right, everybody. We lost some people while I was looking for shaders. Who would have thought? All right, there we go. With vacancy, there will be scenes in Bedrock, but there'll be fewer and further in between. Dan isn't engaging. When Wrecking Mob 5. Sorry, Young Al. I didn't see you donate. I didn't get the pop-up for it, so I do apologize. Well, let's see. Rethinking voxels. That's looking a little bit better. Oh, it does have ray trace lighting though. Look at that. Why is it purple? Why is it purple in here? Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Okay, let's see. The glowing kind of gets stopped though, because now we're using path tracing. But let's just see how much it screws up everything. So basically none of the lights are really doing their job anymore. They're doing it, but it's very, very dim. Those are doing it though. This map reminds me of the fun park. Good. So they are casting light, just not as much as you would expect. Let me see if I can twist, like I can fix that. Oh, you can actually change every single one. And yet there's not one for just light block, which I think is funny. I guess it'd be torch. You bought 20 worth of Twitch bits for that message? Oh, dang. Dan Beans. But how's the story writing? The story writing is done. Well, whatever. I'll figure that out. Let's see. I kind of like this lighting, but we would have to actually tune the map to it. Because as you can tell, some things aren't emitting. Like, I think emissive materials aren't on in this resource pack. So maybe I just have to figure out how to turn those on. Let's see. Sorry, this is just me tweaking it a little bit. Crazy time trying to fix the lighting. Well, it's just this resource pack. Aha! Aha ha 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 ha. Look. Now things are purple. It's still not right, but it's doing better. I would like to figure out if we can get these emissives to cast light, and then that'd be really good. Because I do like look at this. You know, you got all the lighting like doing this, and you got shadows casting and all that kind of stuff. Will the purple lighting have any? No, it's just the interior of the Starcade. The thing that makes me sad though is like if we switch this back, those are supposed to be blinking. That's supposed to be glowing. And then places where it's dark should be more dark. Oh, also these don't glow. Oh, they glow when I have the other shaders on, but not when these are on. That's weird. See, this glows. But yeah, so basically I'll start like off camera. I'll tweak the settings. I might want to use reimagined voxels just because I really like the fact that you do get that like fake ray tracing kind of going on here, like the PBR and like the lighting on it and stuff like that. And you can, you know, customize that and make things a little bit more fancy, you know? Because you can also do cool things of like this. And now if we look up at the sky, we've got nebulae. And it's just stuff like that. Like you can just do some really cool modular stuff. What's up, Katie Russ? You should have an animatronic parrot named Polly. If we have time to develop a new animatronic, we'll do that. You should play the broken script, Dan. I might do that. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out if I can turn on emissive textures. Vacancy filled kind of goes into security breach, but after security breach, I'm done. Well, this area isn't really like a typical FNAF map. It's more of a set piece. Let's see. I'm just trying to find what I can do. Yeah, we'll make everything real pretty too. Why not? Let's kill my computer, guys. Yeah, it has been 10 years since the first one. Isn't that crazy? Welcome to the stream, Trucelin and Bone. Oh yeah, guys. It looks like Stream Elements bot's already talking about it, but I do have a brand deal with Factor 75 that I'll be doing in the future during one of these streams. Materials. Glowing stuff. Oh wait, no, that's just amethyst or glowing lichen. What about emissive mode? Yes. Wait, this might do it. That might fix it. How many animatronics will there be? And this one, it's not really about the animatronics. They are here. But that's not the goal of it. This is more of a lore location. There we go. Now we're getting things looking a little bit more correct. Still not right, but more correct. Like now the shadows are casting from the correct things. Everything is red for a reason. My computer can handle it for the most part. And I'm just playing around. Oh wait, did it fix the police cars? Are they doing their job now? No, they're still not flashing. They cast shadows now at least, so that's good. Whoa, they got shiny windows. This is looking better. I don't know if I'd use this for the video. I'm playing around with different shaders to see if it's a good idea or not. Dang, look at the OG. Look at that carousel. Dang, that carousel looks fancy. Whoa, look at this. I'll have to figure out if we're doing that or not. Hello, unknown. The broken script? That's the second person asking me to play that, so I'll check it out for sure. How's it going? It's going good, unknown. We're just, guys, I think we're in the digital world still. But look, now all the chairs have shadows. I don't know. Like, in some ways it's cooler, in some ways it's not. I'm just playing around with it. Sorry I'm going so quiet, guys. You look like Mr. Ring-a-Ding. What does that mean? And by Phasme, forgotten to count. Let's see. So lighting. We don't need a color multiplier. We need lighting. Or maybe performance. Yeah, shadow distance 64 trunks now. The broken script is a Minecraft horror mod. Ooh. Ooh, hey, is that the... Hmm. All right. What are your thoughts about everything? I think it was good for me to take a break. But now I'm ready to go back to doing things. Oh, look at that though. I definitely don't think we could use this for the actual show, but it's kind of cool to see it. You can see how low res the actual ray tracing is though. I went from 60% done to 30% done. I mean, this is about right for the lighting. Still need to figure out why emissive textures aren't working, but besides that, we're getting close. I actually have the shadows set to pixelated now. Ray tracing got a downgrade. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's when you're forcing ray tracing into games that aren't designed for it. It kind of does the best it can do. Well, for a second there, I thought those candles were lit up correctly. Looks like it's not, though. I mean, on one hand, it looks cool. Like, the torches are doing their job. It's just that you can't see the shadows enough. And then I really do like just how, like, hazy the light is over here on the main stage. Because that feels about right. Then you've got the new Ferris wheel over here. I actually like the old Ferris wheel from a lighting perspective better. But you guys are wondering how the old version of the map would look with the lighting. I guess it would look more like this. Oh, you can see the little... I mean, that looks pretty cool, though. Very shiny. Outrageously bright. Yeah, I like the stage light too. But yeah, I don't think these shaders will work with what I want to do out of them, just because they don't have they're not very consistent. And they don't work with my police cars. I mean, they kind of do, because, like, look, this one actually has like a shiny window, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think it works, or do you think it doesn't? Now the whole map won't be done for the first video release. Like I said, you're going to get kind of drip fed this map. Yep. Yeah, if I could get it to work, it'd be great. Because I do like the, like, more realistic lighting style. Because, like, look at that. You can see, like, that kind of lighting. That's cool. But if not, this would be the shaders that were designed for it. Or, like, the map was made with. It's not as fancy, But you do see like the police lights, and you still get glowing, and you still get a few things here and there. So it's definitely more Minecraft-like this way. But I don't know. A little bit more atmospheric. Yeah, you can press O. I just forgot that you can do that. And then this would be with the reimagine one, because it's just me kind of. Because I like the cool shadows. Like, it's cool that you can actually see like the shadow kind of makes it look eerier. But then it's just not good enough. And then this one's even worse. So it looks like Bliss is it. How big would this map be? Well, the equivalent area is there, and that is this, but bigger. So, you know, you can kind of put 2 and 2 together. Yeah, I think the Bliss shaders are the way to go. It's more Minecrafty too. Yeah. But what I don't like is like now the redstone doesn't glow, and I like the redstone glowing. But yeah, so this is what I do in my free time, guys. A lot of the map is just like getting my settings correct to make it look the best it can be. Look at Mr. Ring-a-Ding. Oh, I haven't seen the new season of Doctor Who. You say I look like this, huh? This is me? I don't see the resemblance. Now this map will be for multiple episodes, culminating in but yeah, look at the fun house. It's so fun. I actually like that it's just a regular house now instead of a castle. But yeah, so again, this was all done by Jub. There's a lot more well, yeah, and the buildings are actually like unique buildings, because again, we got the Bonnie Bowl here, and then we don't even have the Bonnie Bowl over here. There's just like a random building. Slay the Princess, I actually recorded me playing that. That's one of the videos I'm going to be releasing soon. Yeah, it still has a castle wall. You're not even joking about the watching my videos on repeat. I appreciate that. Helps my numbers. You couldn't see Mr. Ring-a-Ding-Ding? You couldn't see this guy? Oh. That's weird that you can't see him, actually. Am I streaming the game? There. I'll just do this. I don't know why. But I don't look like that guy. That's weird. When can we expect the newest episode? I would say at the end of May, probably. I'm going to probably be releasing non-MNAF videos at first, just to get back into doing content besides MNAF. If $5 million just appeared in front of me, what am I doing with that? I would immediately pay any of my debts, and then I'd buy me a nice, comfortable 2 to 3 bedroom home. And then I'd put all the rest of my money in a savings account and probably invest it. Yeah, I could fix, like I said, we just tried those shaders without doing any tweaks to them. So I'm sure there's a way we could get the shaders to work with the resource packs. Invested in VA. Hey, everyone. Whoa! What was that noise?
Have you tried using the original shaders from OG Fun Park?
Oh.
If you have already tried, then sorry for wasting your time.
Oh, thank you for the bits. That scared the crap out of me. I forgot there was a noise. You didn't hear did you hear the noise? You might have heard the noise. The original shaders were BSL shaders. And I haven't used them in a while. They haven't been well, I guess they have been updated, and I'll try them. It'll be interesting to see what they look like. Now, the difference was I desaturated the crap out of Minecraft with the shaders. So they'll probably look different even with the shaders on it. We heard the noise. Holy 1,000 bits. Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Well, I'll try it. Yeah, that's the typical murkiness I remember from the original series. Well, it actually works. Thank you for hearing my idea out, like the parrot animatronic. Yeah, the parrot one's actually really good. Welcome back, Phasme. Dan discovers sounds. Shut up, Young. Yeah, you're not wrong though. All right, this one actually, so this shader actually works pretty well. This one fits the vibe. And time set day. Yeah, I mean, this is more typical to what we. You know what? I'd probably use these. I'd probably use these over the other ones just because this looks a little bit more familiar to me. Actually, that looks real pretty. Yeah, I think it would be a nice callback. No, I like this. Yeah, I like this. And then I bet there's tweaks I can do to it.
Hey Dan, Skylar Afton just donated.
Whoa, thank you so much for the coffee, Skylar. How you doing today? I saw you in the chat earlier. You're welcome. Well, yeah, thank you so much. That's crazy. You got us half of the way there. We basically raised about $500 today. That's so nice of you guys. Thank you so much. That donation amount was it's not actually showing me till I click on it. $200. Thank you so much. That's crazy. That actually really means a lot. I can afford like getting Nib's new cat litter and stuff now. Let's see. You know, I didn't want to open the folder. Yeah, see if the police lights work. I'm going to do that in a second. I just want to see what other. Because what we can do, right, is we can do it where pixel locked shadows. There shouldn't be any fall off. I'm just having fun with this. Yeah, BSL looks a little bit more like, I don't know, realistic. Oh, look at the sun glare off the. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Looks a little bit more lively. Hey, guess what? The police cars still work. Wee woo. Wee woo. The wee woos work. Okay, I think BSL is a good secondary. And then here's how we had done it beforehand, which was like we would lower the saturation by like this much. So there's a lot more. Oh, it actually looks. The saturation looks kind of good like this, actually. Did I find out that I just liked how I set up the shaders the first time? Oh, thanks for the 5 bits, Young.
Hey, Dan.
Skylar,
Afton just donated.
what do you do? Oh, you just wanted to make it to 50. That's nice. Let me see. Thank you again for the follow. Let me see. Let me refresh it. Had to make it an even 50%. Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, thank you again for the $10 donation on top. If there was more of a flashbang for $10. By the way, I do have Chaos Tricks on. I don't know if it's going to do anything right now, but technically you could redeem your channel points and try to jump scare me while I'm doing the setup. Gonna place. Yeah, the voxels and missives just don't seem, because you can. I know there's a way to do it because we've done it before. You have to literally like you have to make like light maps for the light sources when you're using like when you're using ray tracing or path tracing, because you have to still tell it that, hey, I'm a life source, or like a light source. Once again, thank you for the furlough. We're getting a lot of followers. That's good. Let's see. Anything else we can do to make this look nicer? Lighting. That's all right. Honestly, I could lower the shadow quality and no one probably would care. Colored shadows, yeah. Ambient occlusion, yeah. Multicolored block light, yes. Half Lambert. I don't know what that means. Yeah, it is a good look. And I kind of like this because it makes it very like foggy. And with the desaturation, it looks very realistic looking too. Yeah, I think. A liar, it's not working. It really should be. Oh. I forgot to turn it on. Hold on.
Hey, Dan.
Oh, Ray. Thank you for the
just
support.
donated.
Wow, you guys are killing it. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Ray. That's a lot too. That's $50 right there. I can do math in my head. Good luck on the rent. Hope you start doing more horror gaming. If that's what you're wanting to do, I'll definitely watch. I'd love to do more horror gaming. There's a channel I started watching kind of recently. I watch a lot of gaming YouTubers lately. The 19 looks skull. Let's see. Ah! You didn't see me get flashbanged, but I just got flashbanged. Why is that not showing up? Hold on. Okay, so if someone flashbangs me now. Okay, yeah, it works. I thought that I had that going, but I don't know. Okay, so congrats. It works. It works very well. Remember the old tube heroes? Yeah. I still got mine right here. It's still in the package. Nightlight was not the one who threw the flashbang. It was Young. Trust me, because Young is the one who always abuses my chaos tricks. I'm surprised I have so many channel points. Yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think I should resaturate it though? But desaturating it makes it look like a flashback. The 18 looks in Minecraft? What 18? I'm confused by what you mean by the number looking in Minecraft. No, I like the look now of it desaturated like this. It does give you parity because, okay, so let me pull up Fun Park real quick, right? Bug flew in. I have the door open to my balcony so my cat can go out. So let's compare the lighting. It's definitely a more yellow tint on the current movie, but then like here's the actual gameplay. So we can 1-to-1 this part. Hold on, let's go to the same spot. Man, I'm getting tons of follows. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. All right, so of course there's no me and animatronics over here. Stupid bug, quit trying to fly into my ring light. I'm gonna kill you. So it's still more saturated than the other one. You need to handle your router issue? Let's see. Right now we're just trying to like work on the tone map. We can do a lower curve. That kind of really desaturate. Well, let me see. If I tone map the white up and then we do, then we reset the saturation to normal. I mean, it looks like more like daylight. And then you can actually see at night too, which is nice. But this isn't technically a full FNAF map. Who makes these good resource packs? So this one's actually just a, well, Jub makes all the unique assets that we've been using lately. There's a fly in here. Oh! God dang it! I love it. Howdy. Oh. Woo. Dude, who did that? Twitch chat. Got me to jump too. Okay, so I'm really liking this this shader. It feels very atmospheric. You jump scared all the Twitch chat too, or YouTube guys. That spooked me and I was expecting it too, just didn't know what it was. Yeah. Well, yeah, because it's just like select clown. But with the atmosphere, I think so. I think this is the one. and like all the glowing stuff still works. So we don't have to do anything. And then we'll switch back to Bliss just to see it difference. Like Bliss is more contrasty, but to be fair, I could do BSL like that too. See, it'd just be like that. But I like that the light's brighter. You like BSL more? Yeah, I heard about FNAF Movie 2 Electric Boogaloo. So I do think having a I'm trying to figure out how to best color map this. Ooh, I like this. It's a little crunchy. What do I personally like? I'm definitely like leaning towards BSL. I like the one with a different colored lighting. They both have that, I'm pretty sure. What's kind of cool is you can also do this. I wouldn't recommend it, but it's kind of cool. Now it's animated. I actually really like that. Whoa. Why do I submit myself to this torture? Anyway, it looks pretty cool, guys. Maybe wouldn't do the Toon Light maps. But I do like this because it kind of gives it like a animated style. It makes it very clean. Let's see. What do you guys think? Actually, this kind of with the Toon outline shader, it kind of makes it look, I don't know, kind of nice. How do you join? This is just me playing around on the map, so you can't exactly join it. But yeah, I think we'll go with the BSL shaders. It seems like it doesn't break anything, and it's closer to the source material anyway. And it's looking really good. Night vision mode, really? All right. Well, then time set to night. Perfect. This one lasts a very long time. You got 3 ads. Well, you deserve it, young, for making me have to put up with this. It's not there forever. It just takes a long time to go away. Oh man. Yeah, I think we'll go the night, and then like I can clean it up. I actually really do like the like cell shaded look to it. It looks really good with this detail. Obviously, we probably won't have it do that because, you know, wouldn't be consistent between the episodes. But then again, I'm already not being consistent, am I? Yeah, it really does get rid of a lot of detail. What's the question, Fizzle? Sorry, I'm going to sleep. What about the vacancy filled? Would this be part of it? This is part of vacancy filled. Yep. What made me start doing Five Nights at Freddy's videos? I enjoyed the video game, found the Minecraft map, had a fun idea with my friends to play on it. Then you guys really, really enjoyed it, and then we went from there. But yeah, I think this is all I can really show you right now. But I think, yeah, so we did decide that BSL shaders are better than the other alternatives I tried today. Well, there's not really going to be, there's not going to be like, so that whole set, that whole area, I can't even choose where to select the world. That whole area is not going to be, like, it's not going to have animatronics on it. This is more for lore stuff. So there's going to be there'll be animatronics, but they won't be hostile. This is more for lore and like world building and stuff like that. Oh, I want to see what his office looks like while we got these shaders going. That's one of the reasons, even though I'm not the one who's been building the map, to be honest. It's been done by Jub. Oh, we do get red lights in here. Cool. But yeah, I'm just testing out all the things. This still works too? Perfect. This looks like the fun park? It is. What do I use to record my vids? It's called OBS. Got no map. All right, guys, we're gonna stop by the gift shop, and then that should be the end of this map for now. You guys want something? We got marionette masks. We got the little phone. We got Century Saloon potions. We got some spiked sarsaparilla. We got t-shirts. Or, of course, you could always buy a plushie. I want a Minky Moose. I want a Minky Moose. Yeah, I think we'll stick with BSL. You know, it's really funny. Look, the lantern over there, because it's being obscured, the lighting's getting wrong, which I think is kind of cool. But how much lore from this episode alone will be revealed? I mean, this episode, maybe like 10%. Oh, one more flashbang. I read that. Yeah, we don't have any exotic butters. Yeah, every color of Bar Hop Bonnie, because Bar Hop Bonnie has a spiked sarsaparilla, so those are all just the different flavors of it. And we just go into the parking lot. You can see one police car still there. All right. Well, we're about to be flashbanged, guys. I'm reading Twitch chat. You pasted off a lot of your role plays? What does that mean? The join me. Oh, join me and check. Oh, I just meant join me in the stream. Because we were checking over the fun park. It's not done yet. I was showing them what it looks like. Like it's still work in progress. It's just a lot better than it used to be. Yeah, we did base off the original fun park for sure. Like legit, there's an old snippet of the original fun park right there. If you think it's amazing, you should all think Jub. Yeah, that's the thing I noticed is like the fun park seemed big, but in retrospect, it's not big. Like it looks pretty small, honestly. It's for the next episode. But it's just getting the right vibe going on. But yeah, it'd be really cool if like, and then you could go into the thing and then you could go into the security location and the MNAF Origins location and then...
Read between the lines!
Oh man.
And I am Steve.
Ant's not a ghost. Well, yeah, he was a ghost, but he's already done his ghostly duty. He's fully ghosted now. Oh man. Ooh. It's like a flashback. It's a memory unlocked from the VR if we want to get exact. Because the VR is kind of tied to his brain and there's things in his brain that he doesn't remember. Let's see, I'm trying to give you like a view of it, but from far away now.
Chicken jockey. Chicken jockey. Chicken jockey. Chicken jockey. Chicken jockey.
There you go. You'll bring out the big guns? Oh no, not the big guns. Those are scary. Please be quiet before I go. That is such a unique request. Please be quiet before I go. School fight recordings being like chicken jockey. I bet that's going to happen, actually. There's going to be like a fight breaking out in some like American middle school or something, and then all the kids are just going to scream, chicken jockey! I could believe it. But yeah, that's that. I see MNAF Fun Park look like I click. Oh, well. Here, I'll give you a quick little overview just because it sounds like you just joined, but it's not a look-alike. It's the real park. It's just that we rebuilt it and it's better. We've got cars. I mean, there's enough space to drive a cop car down these roads. And like, canonically, there's like, you know, there's back access. So you got to be able to move your merch. Who's going to be the main villain? William Afton. He'll be the... protagonist technically. It's a bit weird. It's going to get a little weird. Breach gets weird. 30 bits. They only include Easter eggs for the fans. Yeah. Of course. How are you zooming in? It's Optifine. You hold Z or C and then you can zoom in with the controller. I'm talking to you today. We've got a police shootout over here at the Starcade. 3 police officers have been called in because someone's saying, "Oh, I want all the tickets." And he's held the people hostage for tickets. What if Vanny appears at the end? So that's going to be, a little bit. So the fight, if I don't know how much I want to spoil. Security Breach is going to be more of Afton versus Vanny than Dan versus Vanny and Afton. Yeah, Vacancy Filled is part of this. This is part of Vacancy Filled. I'm hoping to have the episode out this month. I don't have anything better to do anymore. So we should be good on that. I actually do want to start, we're going to upload. So videos will come out twice a week. That's what I'm aiming for. As for what those videos are, one's going to be gameplay. One's going to be an actual role play, probably. Maybe not every week. But it's definitely it's a different kind of thing to do. You made that Minecraft Frozen video. I also want to do a lot more mod showcases. Now I got enough time to do mod showcases, and if I use my cinematic twist, because here's the thing, I noticed something. It's very obvious, but doing stuff beyond just, hey guys, it's me playing Minecraft does well. Even this liminal spaces mod I used to do. It didn't do great, but 48's still not bad, And this was me being just cinematic and stuff. It was like,
since I've last received a visitor.
I'm the narrator. Thanks for the membership, Younger. Oh wait, this is you, Young. Well, still, thank you. I don't know why I said that's just you. I still appreciate you. Hey, 2 years ago, yes, MNAF is in the works. Just taking a while. Oh boy, is that an understatement? But yeah, if I'm going to do more cinematic stuff like this. So I'm going to check out I'll live stream me doing this. So the cool thing is when I do my recording, so if you guys want a little life hack and to know if you want to see me more often, when I record the videos, when I play a mod pack or play a game or something, I'm going to live stream it. But I'm going to only stream me playing the game on Twitch, and then I'll edit it and upload it to YouTube. So if you want to see the uncut, raw recording, that'll be over on Twitch. And then when you want to see the really well edited, best moments, funny stuff, then you can check it out there on the channel. Am I going to make SCP videos? I mean, I'd like to, but no one really cared when I did Scarlet. It took a lot of effort. And I'm not going to lie. I had a cool idea for it. But it didn't really seem like it meshed well with lots of people. I only got 19K views for it, and it was super cinematic and a lot of really cool shots, and the map was just a pain recording. We had a lot of trouble with this series, and I just really wish that people had watched it. It would have gave me a little bit more, I guess, motivation to work on it. But I'm not going to say that I'm not ever going to release one video on it, but it's just going to take a while for it to come out. I mean, like I said, I'll probably finish it. I craft, I mine, I build a time. But yeah, I don't know what day it would be. But I just wanted to show you what's going on. So this looks really good. I think we're definitely going to use BSL shaders probably because it doesn't really change anything. We don't have to reformulate everything. I'll probably have to tweak it to be less laggy. I got a 4090, guys, and look how laggy it is. We're getting 20 FPS on a 4090. It's mostly the draw distance, if I had to guess. Like if I did typical Minecraft draw distance. Oh, that gave us a whopping 5 more FPS. That's funny. What amusement park is this? This is the fun park, but the new one. Oh yeah, man. I got my door open and it's nighttime now, so all the bugs are flying in. Let me make sure my cat's not locked outside this time. Are you out here? What? I didn't forget the cat. The cat's inside. I just had to double check. Cat tax. Whoop. Now we got cat. He is a cat.
Free kitty. No, free kitty. That's my papa.
But yeah, like I'm really liking how the fun park is coming along. I think with the shaders, it looks really cool. I will say this one doesn't look. This one, I definitely think the other. This one makes it look neater for this area. I think it looks cooler here with that, but it's got its own problems. Because like then these don't work correctly. Ironically enough, it actually runs better. Can you show MNAF vacancy file? How it looks it looks exactly the same. It's not a newer version. It's the exact same map. If I even wanted to update something on it, I wouldn't, just because I'd be afraid of breaking everything. If you could, can you try to make an interactive Minecraft video? What do you mean by that? Like, what do you mean by making an interactive Minecraft video? Is it interactive through YouTube or what? For vacancy filled, we're going to be switching between Bedrock and Java. It's just kind of hard, you know? But I am really excited. Again, I want to do a video just saying, hey guys, sorry I kind of went mostly radio silent since I got the real job. So maybe like decision making with different episodes. Well, we were doing a like choose your own adventure MNAF map, and And then that server got canceled, and apparently they have if you didn't pay it in 14 days, they wipe everything on the server, so I apologize about that. You can make a lighthouse with minecarts and redstones. You could do that. Yeah, just the emissive textures aren't working right, even though I do like the purple light inside of Freddy's mouth. And it does have, like, you know, real shadows, which I think is pretty cool, but like, oh, I got some fried Treddies. Do you make your own mods? This actually doesn't have any mods besides shaders and building mods on it. This is all vanilla. It's just that we make custom things with like block bench and stuff. I mean, I like the little shadows that the candles give, but yeah, we would just, you know, A or B. Have I heard from Sky? Sky's been canceled, guys. Sky, I don't think he's coming back. I don't even know if he's not in prison, because I heard the last thing I heard about Sky was like he had gotten into an altercation with his lady friend. So, everyone's saying BSL. All right, BSL it is. And that altercation was like 5 years ago at this point. I haven't talked to him in a long time. Yeah, I think BSL is the way to go. Nibs just slinked back into my bedroom. He's probably really mad. He was sleeping on my bed and I just like picked him up, and then like he was holding onto my bed sheets like, hey, put me down. What I miss, you probably just missed me testing out a few different shaders and agreeing. Yeah, Gizzy's doing fine. Gizzy's actually the guy that helped me get my YouTube channel remonetized. So I gotta say thanks to Gizzy. Once again, he's always been a real one. And honestly, while I've always kind of, man, that's a big fly. Is that a horsefly? Hold on, guys. I'm gonna do something kind of. I don't know what's a non-offensive word. Something super redneck, I guess. I'm gonna shoot the fly with a cleaning solution. Hold on. I'm going to make it wanna. It's backwards, but it says shout. Where'd the fly go? Well, I don't know where it went, but I know I'm armed. Chair. Is it Bedrock? This is Java. Yeah, I took too long. Yeah, I need to get like, okay. If I get back to doing this real time, full time streaming and stuff, and I want to have and I get back to being successful enough to be able to spend money frivolously on random tchotchkes that get my attention, I want to buy one of those like salt shotguns that you use to shoot flies with. That is the worst but best joke. I hate you, but also that's great. Call it Pokédex entry 330 because that fly gone. Yes, Nibs? I saw the fly. Why don't you be a cat and attack the fly? I don't know if you can hear him meowing at me. He's meowing at me. He's like, meow. Well, I don't work at AT&T anymore. They closed the store down and fired everyone that worked under that manager. And now I was one of them. It really sucks. They did not give us any notice. We only found out when we were doing our job and then we just couldn't sign back into the system. Like in the middle of our shift. Cats might attack mice, but they're also little murder machines, and they attack anything that they can. I think this would lead to the underground as well. I think that's what this building's for. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Put it back! I don't want to eat the ground. No, stop it. No, stop. No, stop. There we go. Yeah. That ain't good. The sad part is my district manager was like, yo, I was going to make you a manager. And honestly, I'm glad, because if I was a manager, I wouldn't have any time at all to do anything. So when are we going to go see Night 4? I mean, you're kind of seeing a preview of it. What was that? Oh, thank you for the 10 or 1,000 bits.
Make William look like it can't be glitch trap because you used that for Michael in Sensory Saloon.
Yeah, spoilers. But let's just say he'll be familiar. Dan shovels concrete into his mouth. I wish. Actually, no, I don't. Why would I want to shovel concrete into my mouth? No, I'm wrong. Oh, this is a little one from the dream one. Yeah, this is the actual real fun park. Based on a true story. Bonnie's over there playing games. Let's see how far it takes for those police cars to show up. There it goes. Yeah, I really like what he did to the stage, though. Like, compare that to this. Like, it's much grander. Do you have animatronics on the map? We don't have them on the map. We do have them. Well, we have them on the map. They're just not going to be active one. Like, I think I showed you guys this a little bit, but we do have, and to be fair, we have all the actual animatronics like available. If I can, like, we got all the baby heads, and we've got all the blocks, and we got all the different, so many noises. There's purple guy head. I forgot how to put things on your head. But anyway, so we got them. You want Enderman Ronaldo? I'll be kind of, he'll be there, but he's it'll kind of flash between what he looks like normally and what he looks like now. Why didn't you use this map for Fun Park Hit Better version? Because this map didn't exist yet. We've been building it recently. It's not something we had when the first Fun Park map came out. Good night. Time for a flashbang. Oh, yoinks. All right, guys. Cover your ears and your eyes. Am I hiring people? I actually am going to be hiring people, obviously unpaid, just because I can't even afford to pay my own bills. But yeah, if you guys want to, you do have to be over the age of 18 for multiple reasons. But you know, if that's cool and you hit past the vibe check and we see how good you are at what you want to do, then yeah. Can you please make a new MNAF? Yeah. Yep. Posture check. Well, there you go. So yeah, once in a while we'll release a Google Sheet form And then it's just that it's not. It has to be 18 plus because we don't want any legal issues down the road. Just because, granted, we're not going to, it's just legally sound. We don't want to employ anyone under the age of 18. Just really cleans up a lot of potential for people being sus. Will you make? Yeah, I literally am working on it. Like, this is a remade MNAF Map right now. I love it. One thing I've learned from AT&T, and it's just from interacting with people. So it's just really what I've learned from being in a sales job where I actually have to deal with people. People ignore the most obvious things, like that, and then they ask you a question which, if they had just paid attention, would have been immediately answered to them. Did you fix the glitchy cameras from the fun park? They're actually not in here yet. Like, we go up to my room right now. Yeah, the map will be released, but it won't be released by me. That's more Jub's discretion. But going around, we were talking. Oh, there's actually a little annex you can scream across to the void to Ant's office over there. His is actually furnished. Wait a minute. Oh, we got a balcony now. Wait a minute, Ant. I see balloons on your side. Oh, I see balloons on my side. When's the app? I don't know quite yet. I kind of gotta like re-solidify everything else first. It's probably not coming out this weekend. What am I hiring for? I guess just build team stuff. But like, again, I'll if you guys want to be hired, just wait until wait in the Discord. We'll post a link. Will Ant return? Probably not. He might cameo, but he's never going to be a main character again. But he might voice a actor that's playing him in VR. But yeah, it's coming along. You guys, no one noticed if there was going to be a roller coaster or not. Will Dan ever get a job where he doesn't get chased by animatronics? I mean, technically this episode, Dan, I mean, he gets chased by spectral animatronics, but they're not real. He was one of my favorite characters. I mean, yeah, but FNAF was never his idea, and he just doesn't want to do it, and he never knew the source material, so he's always just been doing it as a favor to me. And things change. Fredbear. So this will be Fredbear's diner. So these are the bathrooms, and then this is where I found Billy get murked. I don't know what this part on this side is. I guess he's adding some extra stuff. But yeah, I mean that's the full map right here. I asked about the haunted house. Yeah, it's going to be a haunted mansion now. What channel of Discord? We haven't put the application there yet, so just wait in the Discord. I'll do an at everyone when we have it. What happened to vacancy? We're working on it. The map I just showed is part of it. The next episode, Bedrock kind of ruined the workflow for it, so we had to kind of come up with an idea. And I honestly think letting me take a step back and rethink things is going to make the story be a lot better now. I know I've just been basically hanging off the side of the map or the camera. So basically the new story, it was the same story, but we're just presenting it differently. And I think it's doing a better job nowadays with that. So it took a little longer, but it's going to be really nice. from people that saw the plot twist, I think a lot of people that didn't see the streams or anything will be really surprised by it. And then especially what it gets to let me do with how I'm going to do security breach. Because the security breach is Dan. Can you do Ronaldo's voice? The old fashioned one I can't anymore. That little remote, the little toy I used to talk into literally broke and it's hard to replace. And then it's normally just like some sort of combination of like a little bit of a pitch down, and then you kind of make it like a little like this. Hello. You want to go to the bathroom? I don't know why I asked that. That's a really weird question. I'm mad at myself now. I'm mad at myself now. That was creepy, and I did not like that. I'm sorry, guys. I hope if you do need to go to the bathroom, you're able to do it. I don't know why I thought about going to the bathroom. I guess I gotta go. I'm William Afton, and I'm not allowed near any Freddy Fazbear's Pizza place anymore. Yeah, the old one I can't do anymore. That thing broke, like physically broke, and is unable to be replaced. You will experience true torment. Something like that. I mean, I do a lot of post-processing. I can't do the Ronaldo voice in real time. It's me adding effects to it. You will experience the Five Nights at Teddy's. Dan. What happened to the factory? I mean, it's just sitting there. Yeah, he did get a restraining order from Henry. That's correct. Actually, these events are going to be what causes it. So, oh, I just saw your suggestion of Warren YouTube short series where you roll a dice for a random mod add to Minecraft world and play it until your first death. That's actually a really good idea. That's actually a really good idea. Also, I guess I got to start releasing YouTube shorts. Is the fun park built on top of the OG Fazbear Diner? Technically, it's built around it. Even in the original version, right here is where the Fazbear Diner is going to be. Right here. This is where the OG diner is. It just hasn't been built yet. Again. But this is where the OG diner is. There's the bathrooms that I hid. There's where Ronaldo. That's the kitchen. Way out. But how's Ant doing? I mean, go over to Ant's channel. He streams pretty often on Twitch. But so you are someone remaking the Fun Park series. We're not remaking the series. We're remaking the map for the Vacancy Filled series because it has a big revelation. The Fun Park's very important to the actual overall plot of the entire franchise. I guess if we're going to call MNAF a franchise. So we decided a combination of three things. Number one, I hate Bedrock. Never want to use it again after I'm done with it. So this was a good excuse to like not have to use it anymore. And then the second one is it does really tie into the plot a lot. Also, now that we have BSL on here, it's kind of just nice to kind of have this as a throwback back to the original series. I like it when he went to the factory. It was abandoned. Why didn't you make it into a full series? Well, we were experimenting, and the idea was having like these little lore dump shorts, but no one was finding them. So it kind of didn't do it. How'd you come up with the name Ronaldo? It was just the first word that popped into my head. They didn't have a name for William Afton yet at the time, so I just said Ronaldo, and it was a slightly funny and quirky name. People liked it. Let's see. Besides, here's someone was asking for an animatronic. There you go. Yeah, it is a remastered fun park. Mm-hmm. Can we see the abandoned it's literally the original factory. I don't know what you want from it. It's the original factory, except I turned all the lights out. You can hide changes to the map through editing. So it looks like you did a lot more work than you did. That's what's called Hollywood. You saw MNAF as a Phantom on AO3. What's AO3? Archive on our own. Oh, okay. Mine Nights at Freddy's. MNAF 2, The Factory. Graphic depictions of violence. I don't know if I'd go that far. I mean, it's Minecraft YouTube splats. But that's funny. Yeah, some guy actually did like do the whole thing. That's cool. I found some fan art. Wow, there's fan stuff too. Cold Steel, Warm Blood. This is cringe. I am free. A scream was half consciously ripped from his throat. His breathing was rapid, tears wetting his eyes. I'm alive, he thought to himself, putting a hand over his racing heart. It was just another nightmare. He began panting, trying to ground himself in reality, reminding himself of where he was. Soon enough, his body would cease shaking, his heart would begin to glow. And Anthony jumped to the sound of Dan. It's like one of those romance things. Cold steel, warm blood. Cold steel, warm blood. Oh, that's not that cringe. I actually like that. You want some hot chocolate? I can't drink that. But that's neat. I did not know that I was archived. Oh no, you went to the weird side. It's been 5 years since I've seen one of your videos. It's probably been about 5 years since I've really released anything too crazy. So I can't really blame you. You got to go. Yeah, I'm thinking about ending the stream pretty soon too. We've been streaming for about 2 hours and 45 minutes. So I'm going to give you guys about 14 minutes more, and then I'll probably head off. Will Michael ever return? Michael will not, unfortunately. Michael, he got eaten by his sister. Not really, but he basically did his unfinished business, and he's fine. I gotta shave. My hair looks all wispy. But yeah, no. So now the real thing is like in August or so, that's gonna be a pretty weird month for me. I gotta move out. Don't know what I'm doing yet. But besides that, this month will be a really good month. I think definitely want to lean into just doing a lot more content. But Factory was the best MNAF one. A lot of people really like Factory. Cinery Saloon, I'm very proud of. I think it was the closest to the Factory after the Factory, but yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I have a full-time job now and life's different, but I love you, man. I appreciate that, Blitz. Are you going to add any romance in your FNAF series in the future? Probably not. I'm not going to lie. I was toying with it. There was like supposed to be like at least hints where it wasn't like Vanessa was into him or Vanny was into Dan, but Dan kind of thought she was, and then it kind of is what sets up the events a little bit. But I didn't do that because I actually wanted to make Vanny a more gray area of a character, and having her like literally bait Dan into the events of Vacancy Filled didn't rub me right. Yeah, Starlight basically was removed because it wasn't finished. It didn't end correctly. Rest of Vacancy Filled will be it'll be recorded in Bedrock for the places that we've already seen, like the VR game, because the VR game is going to exist for a little bit longer. But basically it's going to be it's kind of like a retelling of events and giving him like lore dumps and stuff like that. So he kind of needs to be there, but it's not going to be having a bunch of people on the map and chasing him around anymore. That will probably happen during the other gameplay stuff. We don't talk about Starlight Revival. We don't talk about Starlight. Yeah, I can see that actually. But yeah, besides that, yeah, I'm just really excited to like get back to doing things. Tomorrow's Friday. I think I got a video I'm going to put out tomorrow. It's either going to be the fan-made MNAF FNAF game, or it's going to be the princess game. Hold on, what's it called? Slay the Princess. But yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. So again, give me like a little bit of like growing pains because I got to like really work on my new style. And yeah, but thank you guys so much for being here. I actually think I am going to end it off a little earlier than I thought. I just realized what time it is. What did you think of a Minecraft movie? Now I can't answer that. It was better than it had any right being. I don't think the hype is worth it. It's not a good movie. It was better than it deserved to be, and better than they advertised it. But from an actual like standpoint, I mean, it was okay. It was like a good like I said, I gave it like a 6.5 out of 10. My favorite thing is just when anyone asks me what part from the movie I remember, it's always when Jason Momoa and Jack Black 69 so they can fit through a hole. And, you know, that sounds so unhinged, but I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. I just want to point that out. I'm not wrong. You guys know exactly what scene I was talking about. Will the puppet return? The puppet might return. Yeah, I did like the Techno Blade.
No, he's a legend.
Yeah, he says, let my hips guide you. Like, Jack Black's like right up in his butt. It's a very weird scene. I just never really thought of have a family-friendly platonic Ariel 69 in the air. But yeah, guys, again, it was so nice, you guys. You guys have been really awesome. I want to really reward your guys as like wanting to continue supporting me and your generosity and all that kind of stuff. So I just you hate FNAF Origins? Yeah, it's definitely my weakest one. I was trying to do too much. Origins was going to be the original ending point, but then that just never happened. So yeah. All right, guys. Will Nibs be in MNAF one day? Honestly, as a cameo, I'd love him to. So we'll try to do that. All right, guys. See ya. Thank you guys so much again. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.